Thursday night in the Poconos. Hope you tuned in. Everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube. On the sound of our voice, this is the show where we allow your voice and your verse to be heard. Uh, my co-host, Amazing Amy, she's back in the building. Round of applause. Yes, welcome back. Yep. So another Thursday night in the books. You know how we do it, Amazing Amy. It's been a while for us, but we kind of like in the right time, right in the right
even
time.
the Lord took a day of rest. Okay, so we had to do what we had to do, but
exactly
the mission remains the same.
Yep, it remains the same. Yep. And coming back from a full 30-day fast, Hal had a whiting sandwich. Hal had a whiting sandwich on the day that I did.
You broke fast with?
No, I'm kind of transcending a little bit. Mm-hmm. But Hal had a whiting sandwich the day that I was still fasting at Mad Apples. And Hal was like, "Oh man, this fish sandwich so good." This fish sandwich so good, and I, at first I was like, Hal, you need to be ashamed of yourself.
Right.
So, but he was actually just
You're wrong for that.
He was just transcending. He was transcending.
I was giving the love to Mad Apple.
Yes.
The oil is clean. The fish is crispy.
Yeah, strategy fasting at Mad Apples.
Make you say,
Yes.
So I just had to tease my brother.
And they had all the good fish and everything, right? Hal,
and they stack it for you.
Yes. Hal comes over, and he's like, "I just stacked it."
Come on, I'm going back. It was a sandwich.
Yes.
It wasn't a sandwich.
Yes.
It was a sandwich.
Absolute sandwich.
That's different. That's how you know it's busted.
It is.
Big shout out to Mad Apples, Sister Shayna. She's back up in business. Friday night, I think we have something going on over there. Also Saturday, we're doing something. I think we're gonna do the fight party. I'm not sure yet, but something's going on. Yes, we're doing a brunch on Sundays at Mad Apples. That's coming up also. Big shout out to Sister Shane and the whole family over there at Mad Apples. But I'll tell you what Hal did do. He did go, unbeknownst to me, he went to the truck and he actually paid for my plate. So when I broke fast,
so he made up
I had a
nice
nice plate of food that I could enjoy, and I took that home. I think I had a red snapper. It was about the size of a small child.
I know the one.
We do it right.
Couldn't even eat. I couldn't even eat the whole thing. But needless to say, but back after our little hiatus, with a lot of good stuff going on. Amazing Amy.
As usual.
Yep. Echo 570. I see it's moving terrifically at terrific speed.
We're
I see
still
it.
doing some background work, but it's on the way.
Mm-hmm. And we just recently finished the Under the Streetlight website. That's coming very soon. Vaughn just finished that up. So
shout out to Vaughn.
Mm-hmm. So
helping us get our internet presence.
Yep.
Right
and tonight we had the opportunity of sharing the stage with one of the I would say young photographers, young visionaries that I got a chance to meet by total accident.
By happenstance, as it always happens,
by total accident.
Everyone here is super talented.
Yes.
You just gotta find what the talent is.
Absolutely. And it's not that hard to put the components together. When Shad wrote that, comes in with the guy. So Shad, he's always introducing you to other people and bringing you to different platforms. So he brings in
definitely a plug for the creatives.
Yep. So he brings in this young man, and they set up and they're taking photographs for Shad's next upcoming event. Big shout out to him. They actually doing an open mic tonight. I can't remember the name of it. The place they just opened it up, but it's right off of next to Alaska Pete's. Brand new Jamaican spot, but it's like
Fabu.
Okay. That's it.
There we go.
Yep. See, Echo 570. That's where
I know what's going on. But yes. Okay.
That's where it comes from. I don't care what nobody say. I can't do my show without co-host. I'll try to, and I'll do my best, but I always need my co-host.
Listen, I try to be resourceful.
Yeah, but they're doing an open mic there. I believe tonight or next week, but I believe Shad wrote that it's going to be there. So they were taking the photographs, and this young gentleman comes in and he's like, "Yo, can I take some photographs with you, strategy? Is that okay?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, of course." Okay. Took 2 pictures, and next thing I know, I sent them to my daughter, and she's like, "Dad, that's the front cover of your book, and that's the back cover of your book."
Let me tell you, I know Jay Chase, and I saw the pictures he took of you on Instagram, and I was like, "Whoa, these are crazy!" And I know him for a while, but it was different. I was like, the quality, the lighting, everything was.
I was like, "Yo, it just put me in a light that I haven't seen." myself in visual before, and I immediately I text them that morning, Chase. I think I texted you the next morning, and I thank you for taking the photos. And you said to me, "Oh no, my pleasure." And after that, I think that's what kind of brought us into where we are now. Originally from Far Rockaway, Queens, New York, right?
Tell the people who you
Right?
are.
Jay Chase Visuals in the building tonight.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Amy, of course, you know, we have to ask him the first rhetorical question that we always ask everybody. The transition from New York City to Pennsylvania, how was that, Jay? Like,
Right, where you from and how'd you end up in PA?
Yeah, I'm from Far Rock. I got born and raised there. Actually, I lived there till I was about 25.
Oh,
nice.
So you were
already
an
an adult.
so you're still going back. You're still going back.
Yeah.
You're a Mod Avenue favorite. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so, my mom moved here, and I actually kind of wanted to stay in New York,
Mhm.
but I was just like, you know what? There's a lot of stuff going on, so I'm just gonna move here, try something new. I have one friend who also lived in Far Rock who moved here too. So I was like the only person I knew for like 2 years.
Wow. Wow.
So it was, just keep your head down, grind, figure out what you want to do with your life, change, businesses, and kind of just flourish from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is a good place to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, New York West.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Everybody
Even right, New York
Yeah.
West, and we even going further, Jay. We calling it the seventh borough. Like, we're not excluding Staten Island or Far Rockaway, of course, because they right,
Six
right,
borough
Jersey's
already.
right. They call it the sixth borough, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had the opportunity living in Far Rockaway at that time before I moved there. Before I moved here to PA, Hurricane Sandy that got us on 96th Street, and I was like either water or high water. I'm going somewhere. I'm not staying here.
Sandy was big.
Yeah, Sandy was
She
big.
did her big one.
Yeah,
She
it was
did.
it was like a third. It felt Far Rockaway literally felt like a third world country.
Yeah.
After we
For weeks.
Yeah.
For weeks, it was like
New York
power
City.
outages.
New
for
York
like
City looked
3
like
weeks.
apocalyptic. It was definitely different.
Yeah.
That's the first time we really seen disaster like that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So starting out coming to PA, was that your first initial thing, or have you been a visual artist? See, I changed that visual artist.
Visual artist.
For how long?
Always.
Okay.
Always.
Period.
I kind of I started drawing and everything. Like everybody does that, the drawing thing, right? But I kind of just took it serious since the third grade. I knew that's what I wanted to do. And I was always looking at billboards and brand names, and that was always interesting to me. So I was like, yo, how does it get up there? How does Nike do what they do? How does these companies do what they do? So I got my opportunity to pick. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pursue that. So I always did it. My first couple of jobs actually were in newspapers or stuff like that.
Nice.
So kind of got the grassroots for graphic design and marketing in that space, and then I moved here. So I was like,
so graphic design is another extension of your talents as well, other than the visual artist as well, right?
Yeah.
So you do promotion for certain companies, stuff like that.
Promotion, websites, anything you could see, the easiest way. Anything you can see, we can make.
Yeah, you want to capture a moment? Call this guy.
Yep. So, because I'm thinking when I met him, Amy, I'm thinking maybe just photography, videography, and stuff like that. But he also does weddings, he does parties, he does events, and things of that nature. So that's dope.
Kind of like what you do.
Hey, strategy. Andy Katz just actually shout out. She said she's from Rockaway 56. Irvine or
Auburn. She's from Auburn.
Okay.
So she's right.
So I'm shouting you out, Andy.
That's no. Actually, Auburn, 56th Street in Auburn. That's right across from Auntie's building, 5411. So big shout out to him. Definitely big shout out for that.
That's crazy. My cousin lived on 63rd. I used to go there every weekend. So
that's
nice.
The beach was fun for me. It was fun for me. Yeah, it was fun for me until it started getting flooded.
Hey, I literally went to Far Rockaway I think 2 or 3 times my entire life. My lawyer lived out there, and her husband used to hunt, and she invited me out for one weekend to meet him, and that just changed my whole life. That's what got me into real estate, because I went out there, and then the next time I went out there was just to brag that I had caught a bigger catch than him.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I wasn't invited back out.
She did that.
Russian privilege.
Uh,
I call far away, Rockaway,
Yo,
because
for real.
like in
Just
Shrek,
off everything.
because it's gonna take you a minute to get over there, but it's worth it once you
the
live.
A-train,
As
right?
close as it is to New York. I mean, it is in New York. It's New York, but it's out there.
It's out there, yeah.
It's its own little universe. But
It's
I
like
like
the opposite side of the city. Because if you go all the way to Coney Island,
that's the other beach. The beach on the other side.
Little bad kids, you know, we get on the train, hop the turnstile, and we ride all the way. Ride all the way to Coney Island, then get on the train and ride all the way back to Far Rockaway. You know.
But the D went to Coney Island and A went out to Far Rock.
Right,
so you had to change
You had to
somewhere.
switch. Yeah.
Okay,
Or you could take like we had a different route. We hopped the turnstile when we got to.
I don't know nothing about that.
Right.
I don't know if the statute of limitations expired.
But no, I mean, this is 86. This is 86, 87. This is when we was doing our little graffiti on trains and stuff like
We
that.
could do that.
Right, when you could get it, you know, they wasn't worried about that. They was worried about
the stuff
somebody else.
on the top of the street.
Yeah. So Chase, also events that you have coming up. You have any events that you are doing within the next couple of months or going on?
As far as events, right now, our company, Rebel Media, that's where we do all of our web and brand design type of work. We're kind of launching a program for younger entrepreneurs, like people who were that we understand, right? You have a new idea, you're building up this company, and all the things you focus on, you're trying to focus on like what my logo look like, my website look like. So in the next, I would say 30 days, we're coming out with a program that's specifically for smaller entrepreneurs, just to be able to get their foot in the door and keep that price down, because we know it could start to add up real quickly.
You said Rebel. So is that associated with the Rebel Fest as well?
No, Rebel, like third.
Okay. Because I was thinking Rebel Fest with Zelly Zell and them. I was thinking that,
Yeah. Shout out to him too. He's
good brother.
Yeah, a lot of talented people around here.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So and coming up also a lot more events, because I was telling you before, previous to speaking, I was saying that I wanted to have you come to some of the events that I was doing coming up. We have the event for the children in May with Hal at the Aviation Center. We'll probably be doing that coming up in May. Yep, coming up in May. Also, of course, 1836, we do the open mic every Thursday. We have some more artists that are coming to perform there, so I have you come through there also.
In fact, next Saturday, this Saturday, Springfest is popping off from First Baptist Church. They're actually giving people free booth space.
Nice.
Whatever the case is, holler at me afterwards. I'll give you the link to Emily's link. Then you can come set up, because the more exposure you get, the more business you're going to generate.
I appreciate it.
We'll probably like even going forward all the way into August, we'll probably even invite you to come out to Unity in the Community August the 17th. So get some good visuals also out there in the park with the children and everything like that. DJs and stuff like that.
Yeah, what I just said, he could be our resident.
Because we got a couple of eyes.
But we would love to
we got a couple of eyes. Yeah, we got a couple of eyes in the sky. We got a few of them, and just adding Chase to that equation. I think that's going to make it even better. It's going to equal to something a lot better. And most of the time, that's what we try to do. And we try to bring different resources,
what we do.
Information.
We are a networking hub in our own right. So. So tell us what you do. Find somebody to,
So and I had that. The reason why I brought Brother Hal back is because I wanted to make sure that people are, still in the know of what's coming up in May, so that people, get their children in order and get everybody in order, so that we can make sure that the children get an opportunity to see something different, as far as in the community is concerned. To get to go up to the aviation space. Get to see, what it's like to actually see planes and.
Let me talk about that. Let me talk about it for a minute. There's been some changes.
Right.
This is our 27th annual Community Aviation Day and Flying Driving Breakfast. We added the Family Festival to it. When the diversity of the Rotary Club changed, we got hit with some hurdles by the folks that run the airport. The board, they now wanted came up with a new application process,
new rules now because
and the cost
it
skyrocketed to over $16,000 for us to use it. So a lot of I'm hearing
I'm sorry, who's that? That's me. No.
So the cost skyrocketed. So we're still looking for a sponsor because for the past 26 years we gave free plane rides to children 8 to 17 years of age. Okay. Press release is coming out a little bit later on this evening. And we gave discounted airplane and helicopter rides to adults. But the idea of it started as a pancake breakfast in the high school up in Mount Pocono, because I'm the president of the Rotary Club of Mount Pocono. It's the Rotary Club of Mount Pocono events. One of our members who unfortunately passed away, Vern Moyer, took the event to the airport and said, hey, why don't you do it in our hangar? Unfortunately, the new owners of Moyer Aviation, Paul Morgan, decided he didn't want to do it with us no more.
Oh, wow.
However, he joined up with this other organization called the Community Foundation of Monroe County, which is associated with the Community Foundation of Scranton. And they together are taking our event, and now they're going to do this aviation event. So it seems like when people of color get involved, the folks that ain't of color decide they're going to take it, they want to control it, control the money and box us out. So I'm asking the community, this is not for me a thing about color, this is a thing about the community. I'm asking everybody to please come out and support it. We was forced to get a new venue because, that cost to spend $20,000 to get $6,000 from plane and airplane rides made no sense. It's a loss, it's a loss. And we raised the funds and we've given out over $200,000 to local organizations that service the Mount Pocono and surrounding areas. So we bring the money in and then we give it back out. We've done the Buddy Bench project at the intermediate and elementary school up in Clear Run. We've given scholarships for the last 20 years to the high school, Pocono Mountain West, Pocono Mountain East, and the technical college. We've given money to Salvation Army, Meals on Wheels, the food pantry, feeding families. And by the generosity of the Pocono Services for Family and Children, they extended their venue to us as a sponsorship at the Mountain Center. So we're going to go bigger and better. They go low, we're going to go high. Check it what we're going to do. We're going to have bouncy houses, carnival set up, carnival games is going to be in there. We have a gym. We got this DJ that's just off the hook. His name is DJ Strategy. If you don't know, you better know. Now you know, you know what I'm saying? So DJ Strategy is going to be playing music all day. We're going to have our famous traditional pancake breakfast. Eggs, pancakes, sausage. It's going to be cooked. Our pancake line is always off the hook. Last year, as in many years, it's been.
They said y'all world renowned for y'all pancakes. They said y'all world renowned for them pancakes.
World renowned. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to throw the flyer up. But we're also going to have Teeks, who did her thing on Easter with the Easter egg hunt, Shisty style. She's going to be up there handling our arts and craft room for the children, where they can come in and actually build planes, these wooden planes, and then paint them and take them home with them. We're going to have some things about the aviation. We're going to have the international food trucks out there, non-competitive, different international food trucks, not too many, just enough so everybody can have food throughout the whole day. We'll have our raffle drawing to our $100,000 mega raffle. It's a 50-50 raffle. Hopefully we get up to $100,000 and give away, but whatever it is, it'll be 50% of what we collect. We'll give away. That raffle's going to kick off at 7 o'clock. We're going to have some live entertainment, and a lot of people are just coming out and showing support. We've got some good supporters. The Levy Law Firm, Jamie Levy, who's now a magisterial district judge, his law firm kicked in, became a sponsor. The Mitchell Group Insurance Company is a sponsor. Gotta Go Potty is one of our sponsors.
Gynesis Radio.
Gynesis Radio. Yo, tell him, go looking out. He's always looking out for us. Whatever.
You also got some surprises coming. Got some surprises coming. And I'll be giving you some more information about that. I'm adding. I always got to add a little something to it. I had spoke to Mr. Perfecto, and I'm trying to get the 360 camera out there for that day as well for the kids, so they can enjoy that as well. So. And
I want to holler at Mr. Perfecto because I heard you do T-shirts and stuff like that. So if we can give some business, that's what it's about.
Absolutely.
One of our promoter is Jose Rosario with advanced maneuvers entertainment or whatever the case is. So he's definitely been helping. And I'm socially media challenged, so I've had some some issues in trying to get our social media stuff up. I never had Facebook and Instagram. Hopefully somebody can help me out. I'm giving a big shout out to Pocono Moms.
It's so easy to line this up, right? And it's getting it's starting to actually look like we do it. Like we do this on purpose.
That's experience.
But watch this strategy. I'm saying to those who stepped away, come on back. This is about the community. It ain't about an individual or personalities. It's not about a color line. It's about doing what we can to help the community and keep this tradition going, because this tradition has pulled people in, So I'm giving this shout out to the Pocono Tourism Building. Yo, pick us up. Start advertising about our event or whatever the case is.
Diversity, or the lack of diversity.
There you go. This is a diverse community. The diversity of Monroe County is changing. The numbers is changing. But sadly, the numbers is actually shrinking based on the Census Bureau. The Pocono Record published it 2 years in a row. The population is actually going down. But this is an opportunity for us to come together as a community, bring your family out, have a great time, raise money. Man, I picked up so much. Family Dollar went out of business, and I went over and I brought so many of their prizes so that we have nice giveaways for the children or whatever. Your children are going to learn something. They're going to have fun. They're going to connect with other people. Shout out to the Pocono Mountain School District, to the schools. Can you please put us out there? To those Pocono moms, when y'all say go, people come. So I'm asking y'all, give us a blast out on your Facebook. It's the Rotary 27th Annual Community Aviation Day Flying Driving Breakfast and Family Festival. Saturday, May 25th. It kicks off at 8:30 a.m. It's gonna go all the way to 7 p.m. You're gonna have a good day out there.
You have a good time. You have a good time out there. And like I said, having a safe space for the children, we did that for Easter Sunday weekend with Sifty's group, Teeks McQueen and Sifty Styles. I had a ball. I had a good time. And the adult musical chairs was worse than
let me tell you something. Teeks took the prize.
Man, listen, so I thought one of them people was gonna get hurt in there for a second, because the way and you know what? Teeks wins every year. Every year Teeks wins. She wins the musical chairs contest.
Well, I don't know, because this DJ, I know you turn the music off at the right time or whatever. Because I was in it, but they got me. I was the only male to participate in it. Brothers, y'all got to come on out. We got to represent these events. We can't leave the events just to the women.
Yeah, the kids need to see some strong fathers.
Because I want to say this, because like Blackfoot Pocono Gun Club. I know they was on the air yesterday or whatever. Give them a shout out. They got our stuff up on their Facebook page, and they put us out to their members. But that's like what we need to be. It's a group of men and women and younger and older people and Caucasians and Black people and Hispanics.
It was a beautiful mixture. It was a beautiful mixture that day. That's why I said I was able to have fun, because we had such an eclectic crowd of people that was there. The kids, the adults, the children, the adults, the family members. Grandma was there helping the kids, showing them how to paint eggs. It was a good day. It was a good day. And this was our third annual actually that we did.
Really?
So here we are, third annual Unity in the Community. Here we are, 27th year annual event for you also. So I think what's happening, what we're starting to do is we're starting to align things out here in the Poconos. And people, I notice, because when people come to the DJ booth, I could tell that there's a different diaspora of people that are entering into this town, that are coming to this town. There's Hispanics, there's Jamaicans, there's
there's Ukrainians, there's everything.
Yes,
everything is here.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you, these events also, they bring out just natural acts of kindness. And if I can share one at the Easter egg hunt at Teeks event.
That was dope.
Yo, this little boy went out, he didn't collect no egg. And without an adult or anybody prompting, this another young child went over and gave him one of his eggs, and I'm like, so I made sure that was acknowledged, that act of kindness was acknowledged. But then it went beyond that. Then the next group went out, and another little child didn't get an egg, and so many children went over to give him. He wound up with more eggs than the people who did it. But it's things like that says, and they was of different races, which is really cool.
That was super cool.
And then all of a sudden they inside and they playing together and they kicking around the bouncy balls or whatever the case is. And if we can do more of this as adults, then we can come together first as a community, then as a county, then as a country. And wouldn't that just be lovely if we expand that into that being the world?
It's coming.
That's what Rotary is all about.
From your mouth to God's ears, and I think the progression that we are seeing. To me, I'm just saying from the inside looking out or outside looking in. 7 years I've been here in the Poconos. It's about 7-year anniversary going on. 7 years here, and I see the change. I see the difference in the community of how people are actually coming together to do things. Like I said, with unity and community, this year we're looking to touch way more people in the community than we did in the last 2 years. Because Gynesis Radio has been doing so much in the community. We're not trying to highlight the station. We're just trying to highlight the work.
Let me stop. I am trying to highlight.
Well, yeah, of course.
Let me tell you something. I am trying to highlight.
Right, of course.
Because without platforms like GenesisRadio.com, we haven't been part of the narrative. This allows us to be part of the narrative, to talk about the Poconos, to talk about the good things. So it's not like you turn it on the news and always hearing depressing stories. Here you connecting to the community, you hearing about the good things. And again, we need to applaud.
Yes, absolutely.
Brothers like Terry step up and provide us with these platforms. Don't undermine that, because we can't take this for granted. Because if this ain't here, how will we get this message out? How will we connect? And this is on the internet radio. So this is, my brother said he's listening in the Netherlands. So that's the great thing about this platform being on the internet, that it's not limited to here. And word of mouth spreads. You'd be surprised how somebody in the Netherlands can call somebody in Brooklyn and say, yo, get up to the Poconos, because they got this thing going on Saturday, May 25th, 2024, at the Mountain Center. And by the way, you can go online and you can get your discounted tickets today at Rotary Club of MTPocono.org. Rotary Club of MTPocono.org. If you buy them now, you're gonna get to save a couple of dollars, and you can use that either buy a raffle ticket or play some of them carnival games and have some fun with it. We will have popcorn also.
Nice.
Nice. You got me with the popcorn.
There you go, Shay. Come up and shoot some shots. Take some photos.
It was pancakes. As soon as he said pancakes, I was like, here's a contract. I'm signing right now. I'm signing right now.
Period.
I think that's the only thing I like more than art is food.
And DJ Strategy is not only going to be our DJ, he's actually signed on to be a sponsor.
Yes, absolutely.
So he's giving us a discounted rate. He's and he's giving us the love to be up there all day, because it's a fundraiser. So it's about us not spending. It's about us, connecting, or whatever the case is. And he's doing for, I ain't even going to say how low it is, but he's doing it more to help us.
We give you listen, Terry call it the Crazy Eddie deal, and we do it because we can. In a lot of instances with different community organizations, sometimes you could break somebody back, but I value myself on relationships and the connections that I make in those relationships with different people. And I value them, because that's more of a value to me than how much money I can count after the event.
Right.
Because remember, again, as an entertainer and as a DJ, it's my job to provide a safe space or safe place for people to be able to be entertained. And whether they're children or adults, that's my job. So that's what I like to do. I like to come out. I like to, DJ, and I like to have a good time with everybody that I'm around, with a nice vibe. And, we, like I said, we looking forward to doing that. May the 25th, I'm really looking forward to doing that. So coming up, make sure that you guys are tuned in next Thursday night, because we'll have more information about the Rotary Club's event that's coming up on May the 25th. Also, more information about August the 17th for our Unity in the Community event at Dansbury Park. Be sure you check the websites. Make sure you check the Power of the Minds website. Make sure you also check Gynesis Radio, also UTSL the Network on Instagram. Follow Amazing Amy. The Rotary Club is going to have their Instagram account probably in the next 24 hours.
If Jay can
No,
help
no,
me,
Jay still shook his head.
Shout out
Yeah.
to two legacy sponsors that's been out there with us. Actually, it's three. One is ShopRite of Mount Pocono. They've been with us, rocking with us for over 20 years.
Wow.
And the other is Besco Outdoor Advertisement. When you see those things up on the billboards, they push that out there, and we definitely appreciate that or whatever. And the last one is Driscoll Foods. It's Driscoll.
Yeah, I see their trucks around town.
Yeah, you see them.
When the Poconos
yeah,
and
yeah,
them,
yeah.
Driscoll Foods.
You know,
I don't know what they do or where they at, but I see their trucks.
They're actually out of New Jersey. They're actually out of New Jersey.
Okay.
They cover the entire region or whatever the case is. You know
tell.
what I'm saying? So these have been legacy sponsors who have been there and have provided the stuff, and they make it all happen. You know, I like how Andy Katz said with Bayo Realty. She says, a lot of hands make for a little work. Well, you know what? A whole lot of contributions, even if they're not large, they add up. Absolutely. And they allow us to touch a lot of lives. So I thank everybody, and I definitely thank DJ Strategy for allowing me to come on the show and talk about Rotary. But we got to get deeper into Rotary, all the good that Rotary
does.
does.
Yeah, you have to tell us a little bit more because I learned a lot.
Yeah, because when we come back, because we're coming back again, Brother Hal will be back again before the 24th, actually before the 25th. Before the event actually goes on. So we'll get a chance to chop it up with them a little bit more about the Rotary Club and get some more information about what the Rotary Club does. And
well, right now we have an application open. We actually Rotary underwrites the master's degrees for people who want to go into peace and conflict resolution field or whatever the case is. And these master's degrees, these scholarships, I mean, they're real scholarships. They pay for your entire master's degree.
Wow.
They pay for your room and board, your travel, all of your expenses. And it ain't to no rinky-dink colleges. It's to the top colleges in the world. Duke University and Yale and Harvard and Exeter and Oxford. And there's 14 different universities across the planet. And every year they do 100 of these scholarships. And on the high school level, they take high school sophomores. In this application process, I think it's still open until the 26th. They send youth sophomores in the 10th grade. They actually send them to the Rotary Youth Rotary Youth Leadership Academy. All right, and they go for 7 to 10 days, and we scholarship those, and also whatever the case is. So it does a lot, you know. So check them out. These local high schools need to put in these applications, and the college people who have graduated with their bachelor's degree who want to go on and get a master's degree, you know, open the door and get it paid for. Right. As president of the Rotary Club, I'm happy to recommend.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Anybody qualified?
Yes, sir. Brother Hal, again, make sure you keep following the Rotary Club. He's going to have some new updates coming up for May the 25th. Brother Hal, other than the website, you gave up the website address. Can you
Rotary Club of Mount Pocono.org. That's Rotary Club of MTPocono.org.
Okay. Yep. And Jay Chase, upcoming events, we know we got some things coming on. We're going to take some photographs tonight of some beautiful food in a couple of seconds. Panchita's Kitchen is here. My friend Francis Quinones is here and her lovely husband. They'll be stepping in a couple of minutes, and then we'll be headed on our way over to 1836 Saloon to do the open mic tonight. Real quick, guys, I just have to interject real quick. I want to give a rest in peace shout out to Mr. C. We lost a legendary DJ this week, and want to give a shout out to him, his family, and a big shout out to the people that took that as a loss. One of our legendary DJs in hip hop, DJ Mr. C, Hot 97 DJ, also famous for having the ingenuity to come up with Biggie Smalls' first album and doing production for other artists in the industry. So big shout out to Mr. C and rest in power to him. And we got some more things coming up in a couple of seconds. We're gonna bring in Panchita's Kitchen, and want to also give a big shout out to one of our new sponsors, of course, IQ Cigar Lounge. Big shout out to Brother Derek and them over there. Big shout out to IQ Lounge. I went over there Wednesday night, the last 2 Wednesday nights. I got me a margarita and I got me a Red Bone. I had me a great time.
You know what Q say, right? You gotta have a Red Bone.
You gotta have a Red Bone.
That's a cigar.
No, TP is like my cigar consigliere right there. So he told me, strategy, we go over there, go easy. Try the Red Bone. try to bet both first,
Right.
before you go over there. And I've been kind of intrigued by cigars, for years, but more up until now, watching The Shy and seeing that episode with Duna when he was showing the young men how to clip the cigar and how to actually.
And they got a big event. They got a smoke out coming that they're gonna be doing in Mount Airy. I don't know.
No, we did. It's coming up is the week of June 16, 17. Gynesis Radio DJs will be in the building. It's called I think it's called Light the Ash or something like that.
Light the Ash, exactly. Light the Ash.
For Father's Day weekend.
LightTheAsh.com.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. 16th and the 17th. So they're doing that. They just did the Spades tournament. Hal did pretty good.
No, don't even talk about that, man. We did. We got stomped. Look, I'm a Spades king, right?
Yeah,
but we got stomped. Me and Joanna.
Yeah, big shout out to Sister Joanna. Yeah, big shout out.
With Derek, the president of the club, Teach, the president of the they won. I think the fix was in. No, they was just some good Spades players. Derek looked like he got eyes in the back of his head the way he was playing. Man.
And big shout out to IQ Cigar Lounge. Every Wednesday night, coming up in the next couple of weeks, every Wednesday night, DJ Strategy will be there from 5 until p.m. I say until p.m.
Right.
Yeah.
Happy hour as well.
Happy hour from happy hour until because sometimes it get a little.
Just come after work.
After work Wednesdays. Margaritas are $5. They have a beer special as well as a wine special. So if you drink wine, they have. See, somebody thought it was I think I posted the other day. Somebody thought it was something else. I said no, it's a cigar lounge. I thought
what else would it be?
I don't know. I guess it's been there for 4 years. It's been there for 4 years. But somebody said they thought it was a gym or something like that. I said no, that's actually a cigar lounge.
And if you want to get your wig pushed back on the chess table. Come on, we got it. He has a chess table in a nice little room. So when you crying after you lost, you got a lot of napkins for the victims that come up there.
I think I may have to come and see you on that. I think I may have to come see you on it. I think
Q was pushes. Come on through.
I think Q was talking about doing a chess tournament too, coming up in the next couple of weeks too. So a lot of good things going over there. Big shout out to DJ Steve as well. Big shout out to him. He's over there on Friday night, so make sure you tap in with that. And of course, we still have 1836 Noon on Thursday nights. That's still rocking out.
We almost have something every night.
Yeah, basically.
We got something night for Tuesday, and Friday we always got something going.
Yep, absolutely. So I'm a.
And by the way, our Rotary Club meets on Thursdays.
Thursday nights.
From Thursday 5:30, so you can come 5:30 to 6:30. We keep it tight for an hour at the Perkins Restaurant in Mount Pocono, Route 940. And after that, jump in the car and come on down and see DJ Strategy doing this thing at 1836.
Yes, sir.
Work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna come back in a couple of seconds. We're gonna bring in Panchita's Kitchen, along with her husband, and we're gonna sit down. We're gonna chop it up with them. Again, guys, if y'all want to give a couple of shout outs, let everybody know where they can find you at on social media. We're gonna clap it up for y'all, and we're gonna bring in Panchita's Kitchen if that's okay.
Let's go.
You can find me at J Chase Visuals. It's at jchasevisuals.com. You can find me on that platform. Facebook, Instagram is exactly the same. J Chase Visuals. And if you need any type of branding or web marketing work, then you find me at rubble.media, like rubble, like dirt, RUBBL.media. It's exactly the same on every single platform. It's part of the brand. The name doesn't change. We always tell the story. We're helping you build your brand from the ground up. Why we call it Rubble Media. We start from the dirt and build it up.
Nice.
I like that. It's the Rotary Club of Mount Pocono. Our website is rotaryclubofmountpocono.org. That's Rotary Club mtpocono.org. You can sign on. You'll see we meet on the second and fourth Thursday of every month at the Perkins Restaurant on Route 940 up in Mount Pocono. Take a look at Rotary.org. Also, it's the larger website. We're one of only 36,000 Rotary clubs. Well, I'm one of 1.4 million members. It's a heck of a network. Check it out. We're also looking for volunteers for our event on Saturday, May 25th, 2024. It's our 27th annual Community Aviation Day and Flying and Driving Breakfast. And in case, one of you deep-pocketed super millionaires is listening, all we need is about $20K, and we can continue to provide those free flights. 20K is a drop in the bucket to an Elon Musk or a Tyler Perry or whoever, one of the big people that's out there listening. Come on through or whatever the case is. All right. Thank you. And,
thank you for coming again, brother Hal. I'll see you again soon.
So I get one of those empanadas on the way out.
Well, hey, we stick around. Don't go anywhere because we're gonna get some of the empanadas. We're gonna bring those in. And then also, we gotta take our photograph. We gotta take our show photograph for you guys to do. So, coming to the stage, we have Panchita's Kitchen. Let's clap it up for that. We're gonna stop y'all real quick.
Don't say that. He didn't give you the memo? Wow. I'm gonna beat him up, not you.
Wow. I made chicken carnitas.
Oh, that's okay too, though. You brought something, that's fine. We're gonna take whatever you brought.
Don't worry. Next time.
It's all good.
You stay here. And
yeah, I'm not sure you can be on because I want to stay on that.
Okay.
But I'll be. Is there a corner I can stay in?
Yeah, you good.
There's a chair right there for you in the back. And
you want me to leave or you want me to stay?
No, you can see
You ain't bring no food?
So,
no.
The food is there.
For 5 people,
right.
So 5.
There you go. There's your headphones right here, Francis.
Okay, this one.
Yep. So we're gonna act like we're in second grade again.
All right, so please tell me. So you can just talk.
You can talk right into that microphone. Yeah.
You gotta get close to you.
Yes, absolutely. You can take all the photographs you would like. And so, we've been waiting we have been waiting. And finally, I have my elementary school best friend.
What?
Since second grade here in the Poconos.
Wow.
Now operating and owning her own restaurant. And I'm happy. I'm happy. And we're not even that far from each other. I actually did Francis and her husband's wedding during the pandemic. We actually did that, right? That was 4 years ago. And you guys are coming up on your anniversary, actually, right?
It'll be our 5th anniversary.
Yes. Yep. So, oh man.
Tell us about Panchita's Kitchen.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about Panchita's Kitchen.
First, my name is Francis Gynesis Mullen. Gotta throw the mullen.
You gotta throw the mullen.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Right, Mr. Mullen.
Yeah. Thank you for having us here today.
Yeah.
First of all, I have a business, but in reality, it's not so much a restaurant. I work out of a restaurant, but it's a small mobile food and catering business. This idea has been running around my head since I was, my 20s. Little flea markets, little this, little that, In New York, you could do just about everything. So my friend would have like a little yard sale in the corner. She'd be grilling up her chicken and I'm making my pastelillos.
Nice.
I was like, wait a minute, making bread pudding, breaking flour, and making all these things. And, my mother told me how to cook. Back then, Mom didn't let me out. I couldn't go outside, couldn't be away from her sight. She'd be at that window and be like a hawk.
Miss Quinones was no joke back in the day.
No.
And Francis, come outside.
No.
We playing Skelly.
No.
Skelly's.
Yeah, we playing Skelly's.
Back there. All right.
That's how, and that's funny because all of our elementary school friends and junior high school friends are actually tuned in tonight. Marisol, Torres, James DeJean, Douglas O'Neill. Everybody's tuned in tonight just watching the show because this kind of takes it back to the old days of Astoria, growing up in Astoria projects and growing up and going to those schools together. We saw a lot of stuff.
Yes,
a lot of things. And for us to come out of that situation, you being a business owner, I remember clearly. I remember when you came up with the idea and you was like, yo, I'm gonna do it, G. I'm gonna do it. And I was like, yo, go ahead. And here we are a few couple of months later. And Panchita, social media wise, I'd be hungry looking at.
Literally,
I
posted on my story. I said, I cannot wait to see whatever this lady brings today.
Because we're gonna go to Panchita's. We're gonna go to Panchita's anyway. We're gonna go pull up at the spot. But I wanted
He
to
told
bring.
me don't eat.
Yeah, I told him don't
He
eat.
said she bringing so much stuff. He said don't eat.
See, you know what?
Good.
I bypass some.
It's a
Jamaican
Trailways
tonight.
bus. It's not enough space for strategy to fit underneath the Trailways bus. You got to get a Greyhound bus. No, but no, because I didn't want her to have to travel with so much food. So I just told her to bring some items that she could share with us. Yeah, because I want to make sure that people know that she has good food, and I want people to be able to.
Oh yeah, just go on the Instagram page.
Yes.
Oh yeah, just look at this little flyer.
Oh,
I'm
my
hungry
goodness.
looking at these empanadas.
Yes.
I know they look like that in real life.
That was me taking pictures.
I
You
know
know,
they really look like this.
and those
so.
little cubes of flan. You know, that was me just trying to fit it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't make a flan in that little cup. You make a flan in a bigger tray.
Right.
So I figured, how am I going to make it that it's going to look cute?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it worked out. It was great.
Because I saw an event that you just recently did where you had the flan out. You had I think what else did you have? Like
Bread
in the
pudding.
small cup bread pudding in the small cups, and then you have the green sauce. The green sauce for me, it's the green sauce. It's always been the green sauce for me. But growing up as a kid, living in Astoria, I had so many Puerto Rican friends. So many Puerto Rican friends that I could go to I could literally go to their house and eat. That I thought I was Puerto Rican at one time. I really thought I was Puerto Rican at that time. Francis, what we have? Spanish 1, 2. We have Miss Andrade.
Yes.
We have Miss Torres, and then we have Miss Andrade like one more time.
Yes.
Our English teacher, Mr. Wolf, couldn't stand. We used to do him so dirty. Poor guy. And all he wanted to do was give us an education.
I talked
Poor
my
guy.
whole way
Poor
for my
guy.
education.
And Miss Andrade, the poor lady, she just tried her best to teach us as much. But it's crazy because even now, for instance, some of those lessons that we got a chance to experience as kids now have transformed us into grown-ups,
Yes.
adults with kids, grandchildren,
Yes.
everything now. So business, I mean, starting a business, even me as a DJ, starting a business as a DJ was tough. What made you decide to just do it now?
Well, for years, my children were telling me, you need to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's all about the money, the time, the commitment.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband, we would go to events and things like that, and he didn't even know this was something that I wanted to do until we started watching. Was it that movie Chef?
Oh, nice.
And I love that movie, and he had said something about it, and I said, that's what I want to do.
Wow.
And he's like, really?
Mm-hmm.
And then from one moment to the next, it just fell into place. He said, I see some people with tents, I see them with sternos, I see them serving food in some very unusual situations.
Yeah.
Why can't you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have to be like this grandiose and perfect?
Yeah.
It takes time to build. So start small. And that's what we did. I wanted the trailer so bad.
Right.
So bad. And I still do. Because that's going to improve my business. That I could just work for myself, work on my own time. It's the freedom. It's everything.
Yeah. But you just started with your idea, your intention.
Yeah.
And like you said, everything's falling into place. So you got your trailer.
Yes.
Lord willing. And if it wasn't for my husband, this would not be happening. I would not. Because see,
I'm gonna pause for the husband.
Mr. Mullen, okay?
Hey, happy house, happy spouse, man.
Period.
Why not?
He is like, he supports me all the way. He pushes me. He believes in me even when I don't believe in myself. It is a lot. It is a lot, and I am a lot. So I still have my day job. It's wonderful. I work for a nonprofit. I work part-time, but this is my baby right here. This is my food, is my
teamwork
therapy.
make the dream work.
Yes, absolutely. And all my children, all their friends,
Everybody's on board.
everybody's
It's a family operation.
Right.
they're supporting me. They're liking my, my posts. They're following my business. I'm networking. I went to one mixer for the Lehigh Valley Style magazine.
Nice.
And out of that one mixer, I made good friends with the editor. And at first, I didn't even know she was the editor.
Wow.
She was the one that gave me the opportunity and saw me in the Lehigh Valley Style magazine with the recipe of my carnitas that I brought today.
Nice.
So basically, the only thing that's missing from that picture is the plantains, but
Right,
I
right.
got the green sauce.
Nice.
You know.
There's this photographer in the house
Nice.
that,
Nice.
There you
with
go.
his skills to be made,
Probably
be
you
able to
wanna
make
bring- you wanna bring
everything
them out,
fit
you wanna
on
bring
your
a couple of them
postcard.
out so we can let the
Right.
audience take a look at it.
Do you have a food truck as of yet?
No, and that's my
Okay.
intention. I want to have a trailer because the truck breaks down,
Mhm.
you're done.
Right.
trailer,
Ooh,
Right, that
smart.
engine goes, your whole operation
Right.
goes.
Right. So you got a pickup truck and you're just attached
Right.
to the pickup
Even if
truck.
it's a U-Haul.
Okay.
I don't have a pickup truck right now.
But you gonna
I have
get
a-
one?
Put it
Yes,
on
We
your
I have
car.
a business vehicle,
Okay.
which we pack everything in there. We have our tents and our tables and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At first, the first event, that was crazy. It was like a fake it till you make it situation. It's been
Right.
like that.
Nobody know you faking it though.
Nobody knows.
Right, yep.
You
That's
see?
true.
So
And
what
that's
did I
important.
do?
Stop faking it.
My
Mhm.
first event, well, the first step I took was getting my EIN. I thought the free stuff. Let me get the free stuff first.
Yeah.
Then I took a Serve Safe class at the college where he works,
Oh, wow.
where I also work,
Which college is that?
Northampton
All
Community
right,
College.
great college. Hey,
Shout
shout
out
out to
to them.
Demary.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
You already
You
know.
know, I did
Shout
the
out to
process.
Demary. You got it.
And I heard so many people talking about, oh, it's expensive, the LLC is expensive, blah, blah, blah. I did it myself. He said, do it. Why are you going to pay $600, all this money? Just do it. And I did it myself too.
Is that crazy? Or is that something that was just in the East River that we live near?
Yes.
Is it just that, or is just like, because I know us growing up as kids, we used to always get that view of the city every day. And for me, that was like inspiration, Francis. Like they're just looking at the city and being like, one of these days, I'm gonna make it over there. Even though it was only Roosevelt Island, but
Oh, yes.
but one of these days, I'm gonna make it over there. And I think that's the wherewithal that comes out of our upbringing and where we grew up at. Because I'm telling you, when LLC, what man? Find the right person, but I got it done. What else? Tax ID. That wherewithal comes directly. I will tell you, it comes from your mom's, but it comes from that background of never quitting, never giving up. I remember Francis's first fight that she had, and Francis did the best that she could to keep that girl, to tell the girl. Now because we was all trying to tell that girl, like, you leave Francis alone. Like, leave her alone. She's the quiet person in the class. Leave her alone. Man, that girl would not leave Francis alone. She would leave Francis alone. She kept bothering Francis. Francis did the tornado move. It changed the whole trajectory of the classroom. Like, the whole classroom was like, oh my God. Like, but coming from that environment, being in that environment where every day, you'll tell it, every day it was either a fight to get home from school. It was some type of challenge. We found a way. We found a way. And it's the craziest thing, Amazing Amy, is when I get to the Poconos and there's Francis.
Yeah, I think that's the craziest part.
Yeah,
About this whole story is that y'all went to school together.
Yeah, there's Francis right up the. James DeJean is up in Digman's Ferry.
Did y'all keep in touch, or did you just run into
We
the
were
store like everybody else?
We were friends already.
Facebook
Okay.
friends.
He was
Yeah.
still in New York.
Yeah, Facebook friends. Yeah, because
Okay.
once our high school, everybody had, because we were planning on doing a class reunion, so a lot of us had got together on Facebook. We were trying to plan something, but Francis hit me up. Marisol Torres had hit me up also. We was trying to do something, but Ileana hit me up as well. She was asking to do something. And then Travis Macklin, Douglas O'Neill, Danny McGinn. Like, there was a couple of people that were willing to do it, but we never got around to it. Hopefully this year we can make something happen with our big businesses and stuff like that. We can I could DJ, you bring the food.
Right, have your little own vendor pop up.
Right. I think we could. I think
that.
y'all hear that? Astoria, 126, and if y'all out there, get ready for the class reunion, because me and Francis is going to do it. So no, but we got an extra DJ because we got Travis. Travis DJs also. He is still doing. He was working with Mr. Burt Bedell, who just recently passed. But he's also managing Remy Ma.
Oh.
He was instrumental in Miss Jones being signed to her contract with Hot 97. That's our head spin brother.
Oh.
The his name is T Spunk now, but it was Travis back in those days. And our crew, Amy, was me, Travis, Douglas O'Neill, and Roberto Hamilton, and that's the breakdance crew. That's who we actually convinced the gym teacher to allow us to take a segment in gym. Right, to take take a portion of the gym class, stop dodgeball, and have a breakdancing competition. Yep. Yes, we did. Yep, we did. 126 was great. Glee Club, right?
Oh yes.
Our trips on the Glee Club, we went to different venues, different high schools and stuff like that. We sang for the nursing homes and
the Daily News.
Yep, Daily News. Remember we got that? Yep, that was dope too. That was dope. Yeah.
I feel like every New York kid been on New York One or Daily News or New York Post. At some point, we was in there for something.
Oh my goodness.
So I wanted to make sure that we all. I mean, I brought TP. There's a plate there for you.
I was just about to stop at the store and get me some chicken, and
I
I'm not gonna do that no more.
Amy, there's a plate there for you.
I already cleaned mine.
Yeah, there's a plate there for you.
I was about to stop at the store.
Chase, there's a plate for you. Hal, there's a plate for you. Don't forget the sauce. Yep.
Oh, it's nice and warm too.
Thank you so
On
much.
with it. Where's yours?
You
Still fasting?
No, the fast is over. The fast is over. That's over.
Okay.
I could do 6 more days, but I'm good right now.
Thank you. What were you fasting from?
Well, actually, it was the month of Ramadan,
Okay.
and some of my background. I don't know if you remember my step pops. He was kind of Muslim a little bit back in those days, and it kind of stuck with me going through the years. And the fast always helps me to kind of center myself and kind of figure out, what's the next step in life. No alcohol, no nothing, just straight up, just 12 hours a day, just focusing.
I call it resetting the motherboard.
Yep, and that's exactly what it is. It gives me the opportunity to sit up, do my dream boards, do stuff that I need, that I don't actually have the opportunity to do because I'll probably be eating. Distracted. You know what I mean? Like, and I came down 20 pounds. I lost 20 pounds.
I learned so much about Ramadan this Ramadan, even though I don't have a lot of Muslim people around me, or that's not something I'm practicing myself, but I learned a lot about the meaning behind practicing that, and I was really inspired.
I think it makes a difference, not even for just specifically for the religious aspect of it, but just for the fact that you fast and you turn away your plate to, it's some self-control, a little self-control.
Yeah, it's a practice of more than just not
eating. Right. Because you're giving up.
We're gonna eat this right now.
Right, but you're giving up sacrifice. You're doing community work, stuff like that.
Right.
I know what she's talking about.
But we've been waiting for this for a while, so ain't no getting to it.
Oh my goodness.
Most religions do have some sort of fasting.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Because even when we went to St. Margaret Mary, we only went there because we knew we was gonna be able to play handball, but because we getting out of school early with religious instruction. But
right.
We still were able to take some of those concepts, later on in life. So definitely a benefit. I'm getting ready to chop.
Hey,
take a
you
moment.
was talking about Ramadan. I want to take a moment to bless this food.
Yeah,
Father God, thank
bro.
you so much
Amen.
for the plentiful balance you have placed before us. May this food serve to nourish our mind, our spirits, and our bodies. Amen. And this is good, y'all. I wish y'all was here. Panchini's Kitchen
is the truth.
It is It is good.
Yeah.
My tongue want to follow this food down to the stomach. It's so good. I'm telling you.
I could have had a job. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, Francis. This green sauce is different.
It's special.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait a second. I taste fresh lime. I taest fresh. Oh,
Yo, she got it in a nice bottle too.
Oh,
all you got to do is slap a label on this.
I do.
We're gonna really, yo, let's get it.
Right.
We got to get this in some stores and stuff,
Yeah.
But
Bring
watch
it back.
this.
Oh, yeah. Pass the sauce.
Just one more thing along the lines of peace, Right now, I gotta have some more of this green sauce. I'm sorry, just in case it don't come back.
Okay.
Along the lines of peace, there's a lot of war and conflicts going on across this planet. And I'm just hoping that everybody take out a moment and just pray for peace.
Amen.
Peace
You know what
across
can
the
fix
planet,
war?
You know,
Food.
yeah.
Good food.
Absolutely.
Let's
Amen.
eat more and fight less.
Amen.
I'm
So
gonna,
Miss,
Wow.
Miss Francis, I was gonna say we can find you the catering.
yes,
You are bottling your sauces.
yes.
Do you do events on the weekends? Like, are you stationed anywhere?
I
Where can we
do
get some
catering
food?
just about all year round.
Okay.
This year we have 2 weddings for the
Okay.
first time.
Yay.
All
Yes,
right.
200 people
Woo.
in one of them.
Woo.
Right.
That's gonna be a challenge.
You got
know?
this.
And like I said, when I did that mixer, I met a few people.
Yeah.
And you never know who you're gonna meet when you go to these things. So, you know,
You
sell
need to get our
yourself.
event.
Yeah.
Sell yourself. You're your best advocate, you know? Even if you're not sure.
Yeah.
And
Get some
figure it
people
out.
behind you who believe in you as
Amen.
well.
You need to
Absolutely.
bet our
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This gonna make you a believer.
We got another
soon.
couple events for you. Sound like
Yeah, I
So-
think if you would have
We got
bought
a
the
couple
empanadas, I think if you would have bought the empanadas,
would have been fighting.
I think this would have been a fight. This would have been to try to stop yourself from eating everything all together. But I know it's different facets because the chicken has its own flavor, the rice has its own flavor. It puts you in the mind of a Spanish meal.
Home.
Home. Yep.
Yeah.
Home cooked food.
The only thing it needs is the salad, but you
No.
know, that's the
Huh?
sauce.
No,
Hey.
the only thing
We don't
you
need
need,
that salad. The salad
We
ain't
don't need
missing.
it.
We
the
don't
only
miss
thing
it.
this need is a cot in a bag. So after you finish eating, you can open up the cot and take a nap. You know?
Oh,
But it's
man.
definitely good. The Irish kicking is that good. It's touching all corners of the stomach.
I'm gonna enjoy mine in private. I don't need y'all seeing me like
Oh,
that.
oh my goodness.
So I was gonna say, my event season is about to begin. I've done a few
Yeah,
outdoor,
weather's getting there.
but yeah, when the weather gets warm, that's when we're out because we're not enclosed in a trailer or anything by no
Right.
means. We still have a tent and tables and stuff, and it's a lot of work. It really is. But you know, every year, you know, we set out a new goal. You know, this year we made such and such, so next year let's try for double. And every year, so far, so good. You know,
Doubling
through
over.
the grace of God, it's been like that for us.
I'm just gonna make
And-
one suggestion to you. Take the word try out of your vocabulary.
Right, because you're
You
doing
said
it.
try
Just do
for
it.
double. Just
You're
do
doing
it.
it.
Next year, double.
You're doing it.
Triple. But just
Yeah.
do it. Don't say you're gonna try.
And this
Lord.
year has been amazing so far already,
Yeah.
even, you know, and, you know, the first outdoor event, I went and reached out to this winery because I figured, you know what, that's the crowd I want to,
Absolutely. They be hungry up there.
yes,
And the wineries around here only serve pizza. We would love someone who's gonna play like that.
right. So I was trying to bring something different.
For sure.
I was bringing my grills and I was grilling out, like, grilled wings, the chicken and the pork carnitas on the flat top,
Nice.
serve it with the rice and the green sauce. People loved it. I was like, wait a minute.
Somebody,
The food, the wine, the music,
All ties
hand in
together.
hand, right?
somebody would definitely fight over that plate.
Yeah, the empanadas would have had us beefing in here.
Mhm, yeah.
I might have to talk to him.
I
for
made
next
a whole
time.
bunch of them yesterday for an
Yeah.
event. One of the ladies that I met in one of the mixers I was talking about, she is part of the chamber over there. And, you know, like I said,
Yep.
you don't know who you're gonna
place,
meet.
Right place, right time.
That's it. And
Yep.
through her and stuff, I've been joining groups and networking
Nice.
with other women
Growing your
Nice.
business,
and other
one step at a
Latinos and
time.
other minorities, and
Nice.
it's been amazing.
Nice.
I love that for you.
Yes,
That's
thank you.
beautiful. I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah,
And
round of
great
applause for
success.
round of applause for Panchita's Kitchen for coming through. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
We're gonna be ordering plates every Thursday.
Listen, you somebody better figure out how to get that on Uber Eats or
Oh,
something.
Well, I did that when I was working out of that restaurant 2 days a week.
Mhm.
Wow.
I did the Grubhub, the Uber Eats. I even did
Yeah.
Groupon. I was all over the
Right.
place.
Wow.
Yep. And like I said, Francis, I gave you the form to find out to get more information about the 17th. Once you guys get home and check the calendar, let us know so we can put you guys in the loop. We would
Yeah, 'cause
love.
if we have your
would
unique
love-
community, you're selling out quickly.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
If you want more information, you can always check us out at our website, panchitas-kitchen.com.
yeah, we got you on Instagram. We'll make sure
How do you spell
everybody
that?
has your
Spell it out for them so
information.
they know how to spell it properly.
P is in Paul, A, N is in Nancy, C, H, I, T is in Tom, A, S is in Sam, -kitchen.com.
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
And we're also on Facebook and Instagram.
We're gonna make sure y'all know where to go.
Yeah.
Get some good food. Even though we shouldn't really tell y'all because it's kind of good. I want people to
It
know.
is.
So every year I try to go to like a new winery or a new brewery and things like that. I've reached out to some up here.
You're in the right place.
And my daughter, my youngest daughter, she works at a hookah lounge and she meets so many people. And she also works for a boating company. And on one of the boat shows, she met the owner of the Renegade Winery up here.
Oh, really?
And that gentleman gave her 2 bottles of wine.
Mm.
They were tasty.
Mhm.
I want to go there just to go there.
Hey.
Support
That
local,
could be
you
a
know?
little
That's
spot for you
right,
because they
that's
don't
right.
serve food. They sell charcuterie. They sell
Right,
hors d'oeuvres. So
right.
you could have a little mini empanada.
Mhm. And I do that. One of the places I go to, their name is Cedar Ridge. They were the first people that gave me my opportunity.
Nice.
And they just come.
Yeah.
Just bring, and we do trivia nights with them and do special events with them.
Right, yeah.
And it's great. And through NCC, where he works, where I work now as a cooking instructor,
Nice.
I teach people how to make those things.
Oh,
So it's super fun,
Oh wow.
See, and I'm so glad we
stay in
wasn't.
touch.
I'm so glad we wasn't latchkey
Monroe
kids.
County
I'm so glad that we
Oh yeah.
not to say it was anything wrong with latchkey
Oh,
kids,
okay,
but
okay.
I'm just glad that our parents
Oh, MCC.
took the time out to instill that in us, because even with cooking, like just cooking meals, just regular meals, this
You had to
is
figure that out for yourself.
this is
We weren't
this is
eating
good.
a cup of
This is
noodles
good.
and stuff
Yep.
like that.
This is
Right,
good.
right.
Yep.
It was
But
different.
yeah.
There was no microwave. back
Right,
then.
that's
Wow.
right.
None
That's
of
right.
those,
Yep.
things. We don't have those. We didn't
Yeah.
have those back then,
Yep.
My mom always used to buy like the pack of hamburger meat
Mhm.
and separate them, make little meatballs and stuff,
Mhm.
and smash them. She said, if you're ever hungry,
Mhm.
you got tuna fish there.
Yeah.
You can make a sandwich
Mhm.
or make a hamburger. Well, sometimes I got tired of those hamburgers,
Mhm.
and I'd chop it up and make a sloppy joe.
Nice.
There
That's
you
how
go.
it began. Just changing it up because food is therapy. Food is
Mhm.
art.
Yeah, cooking is
It
great.
is
It
art.
makes me
It's
happy.
definitely art. It's definitely art, and it's
Definitely
definitely because I'm a foodie too. My daughter's a foodie. Dad, you having Spanish people on the show? I saw the flyer. I was like, yeah, she's all the way in Detroit. And she's like, I sure would love to have some of those empanadas there.
Oh.
But we will bring Panchita's Kitchen back. Like I said, definitely want to invite you to Unity in the Community. If we can get you here August the 17th, spectacular event. We're going to have that park. The way we had it set up last year was amazing. We actually gave some of our vendors the opportunity to post their advertisement on the big truck. We had drones, cameras. We had season 12 artist Jay Chosen from The Voice. We had intro. We had worship dancers. It was a beautiful day. It was a great day. So definitely, if you guys can find time on the calendar, we would love to have you for that day as one of our vendors, Panchita's Kitchen, if we can. And we definitely got to bring them back again, because I may
I
drive.
got plenty of
I
stuff I
I
can bring you.
I may just drive down and pick it up and just bring
We
it
just
back.
have a little Thursday night dinner agreement.
Yeah,
you know?
right. Because we did,
I don't mind.
because Yaya's did that for us 1 week. They came and they brought us a bunch of fish.
Yeah.
On a
All
Thursday
our food
night.
guests always bring us a
They always bring us food.
and we love it.
We get the
Yeah.
opportunity to eat good, because and we both are foodies. Me and Amy both are foodies, so we enjoy it.
Caribbean,
Yep.
Hispanic,
Yep.
and all of this.
Yep. So this is our third, I think, our third food guest, because we had Shay, we had Panchita's Kitchen, and we had
And sure will be our last.
Yep, and we also had the egg rolls. The egg rolls from
Oh,
Mr.
the egg
Coco.
rolls. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep, and Miss Coco's Fresh Fish.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
we had bring us some fish.
That
Joey
sounds so
Bagels. Joey Bagels is on the scene. What's up, Joey?
Joey Bagels dressing bagels for us?
Yes, sir. All the way from Howard Beach, all the way from Long Island. What's up, Joey Bagels? That's my old boss right there. Tuned in. Yep. So, but definitely we gotta invite you back. You and hubby gotta come back to this way, East Stroudsburg, and invite you. Hopefully we can also get you. Maybe you might want to come out May 25th. Maybe you want to come out.
Not maybe. Come on.
Yeah.
I hope
That's
we
his
do.
birthday.
May 20 What?
Oh,
Yo,
That's his
what better way to celebrate his birthday than have a
That was
pancake
pancake.
breakfast and
Right.
see your wife
Right.
connect with hundreds and hundreds of people.
Right.
That would be
Selling them
amazing.
stuff,
Yeah.
whatever the case is,
You know, if we're gonna
and then win that raffle.
Yep. We're gonna be doing it for the children, so it would be I think it would be a great opportunity, and a different perspective, because I'm gonna be playing Latin music also. So there's gonna be a Latin crowd there.
Right.
So that would be kind of dope to have you come up there also. So check the calendar. I'm gonna give you some more dates too. I'm gonna keep you busy this summer. I'm definitely gonna keep you busy. Got a couple of weddings coming up.
You got some regular customers.
Got a couple of weddings coming up and stuff like that I'm gonna be, selling, passing the card. I got a bunch.
So we do this
We
all
actually
about the
have a kitchen
networking.
up there that you did.
I got a bunch because there's a couple of Spanish restaurants out here, but pobrecito, es diferente ahí. That's
Buen
different.
delicio.
That's different. Totally
Very good,
different.
huh?
Totally different than what you would go. Not like I said, I'm not gonna knock them down, but that's different. That tastes like wholesome. If you grew up in a Puerto Rican household or in a Hispanic household, that's what the food tasted like, and it takes you back to those days. You're probably looking for a blood sausage somewhere.
I used to eat that until I found out what it was.
We all did. I didn't know what it was either. I used to fry it up.
I still don't know what it is.
Fry it up real good for me.
Blood sausage.
Mhm.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Animals. I think it's
Yeah.
pig's blood.
I kind of stay away from that.
Pretty much. Yep.
But you know what I ain't gonna stay away from? I ain't gonna stay away from this green
Green?
sauce.
Yes. You
I got
gotta
to
name
the
it.
bottom
Yep.
of this
I
green
think
sauce.
that
Name
bottle gonna disappear.
Yeah,
Cilantro
yeah,
lime.
and you can taste every facet of it.
Mhm.
And Amy, being that you just getting over your cold, it's gonna take your taste buds.
Yeah.
Yo, you can even put this green sauce on your cereal in
It
the
has
morning.
garlic in
It's
it.
that good.
Yeah, so it's gonna be perfect.
You heard me? Strategy, you can pour this on your cereal in the morning. Pour this on your cornflakes.
Right? Green sauce, what?
Put it on
They
your
go
cornflakes.
good.
Yo, it's
They go
good.
good with chips.
See?
I know
They go
on
good with
everything.
anything.
Yes.
Even vegetarians
Mhm.
get it and serve it over their rice and things like that.
I'll
Nice.
let you know how it tastes.
Yep. All right, so we got and where we order the green? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, just call me.
Where do we order the green sauce from? Can we get like 17 jars? At least so we have it on stock. Give us a price. Give us a price marker.
Operation.
Yeah. Give us she'll put the kids to work. They'll be filling up bottles,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah, hubby will fill up some bottles.
They're
but-
running away from me. My daughter lives in Illinois
Oh, wow.
with my two grandchildren.
Wow.
She's
God
listening
bless.
right now.
God bless.
My
God
son
bless.
is in Florida. He's in Kissimmee right now.
Wow.
Okay.
And my youngest, well, Jackie, she's local, but she
Yeah.
dropped me like a hot potato.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
sous chef left me.
Oh, wow.
But hopefully, wherever she's at right now, she's happy and she's listening to us. And
Nice.
shout out to all my kids. Those are my ride or dies.
Nice.
Yes.
Yep. We got kids.
Yes.
Man. We got kids. Grandkids, right? Who
Yes.
would have thought that? Like, gosh.
Yes. I have two grandchildren. My grandson's 12 and little Ellie is 7.
Yep. Zayden is 14. Zayden is 14 now. So,
Wow.
yep. And he wants to be a music producer. So,
Wow.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, clap it up one more time for Panchita's Kitchen, y'all. Panchita's Kitchen. Make sure you clap it up. And please make sure that you follow on Instagram. Make sure you follow it on Instagram and on Facebook. Panchita's Kitchen. Make sure you follow it. And we have more to come from Panchita's Kitchen. They'll be coming back again soon. We gotta get us some more empanadas. We gotta get some more food. And I want to say thank you again to you and your husband for coming tonight. I
Thank you for
appreciate
having us.
We have been waiting. We were waiting for a little
We've been
while.
talking about y'all for a little
Right,
bit.
right.
you know.
No, we've been waiting
Had
for a while.
some scheduling conflicts.
Yes,
But
yes.
Yes, and I couldn't make
Yeah,
Right,
it.
because we had you scheduled, right, Amy? I think we had you scheduled for the initial
while
show with the
back.
couples,
yeah.
because we wanted to talk about couples in business.
And I think I couldn't
And-
make it. And I think he couldn't
Right.
make it. and
Then
then
Chris
you
couldn't make it. Then so we back on. We back on.
Happened
Right?
right
We
at
back
this
on.
time,
We
yeah.
back on. We back on.
Congratulations. This has been
Yep,
great.
yep.
Thank
So-
you.
Yes, thank you for being
Yep.
here.
And also we want to clap it up for Jay Chase Visuals. Clap it up for him also. Thank you for coming through. Yeah. Thank you for coming through. Visual artist, photographer,
Marketing
graphic
expert,
designer.
Yes, graphic
everything.
designer.
Websites.
Okay.
Websites. We're gonna put you to work. Definitely gonna put you to work. We appreciate
Real
that,
salute.
and I like the fact that he's from Rockaway. I like that
Of
even
course
more.
you do.
Like,
All right.
because I can go now. We can go to Hamels together, right? We can drive down, go to Hamels real quick, pick us up some goodies. Go to Goodies real fast. Goodies is gone. Oh no!
It's bad.
Oh,
They didn't
Goodies
make
is
it back from
gone.
Sandy.
Oh
Wow.
man, they had the best Jamaican. Yo, Amy, the best Jamaican, right? The best Jamaican food in Far Rockaway.
I'm about to say I'm from Brooklyn, so
They would
we had the
stand.
best Jamaican food.
Yeah, they would stand. They would
Wait,
stand on the
okay.
line to get Pop's jerk chicken, and his fried chicken was crazy. And then you had to put the oxtail gravy on top of the fried chicken. It was a problem. It was a problem.
Oh,
It was a problem. It was a problem. It
oh,
was
yeah.
a problem. It was a problem. Wow, Goodies is gone. I guess we gotta go to Mott Avenue then. The Jamaican restaurant still down there?
One of them.
One of them.
One of
Okay. All right, good.
They have a lot of competition.
Mhm.
Life has just gotten
Yep,
too
it's
expensive.
been different. Yeah,
Yeah.
been super different. But and also we're gonna clap it up for the Rotary Pocono Rotary.
Rotary Club of Mount Pocono.
Yeah, Rotary Club of Mount Pocono. The president of the Rotary Club of Mount Pocono, Brother Hal, is here again, and we're going to be bringing him back again within the next couple of days to talk about his event, give up some more information about the Rotary Club and what the Rotary Club is about, and so that we can get more members and get more people involved in our event May the 25th. Make sure you tap in and stay tuned. UTSL the Network. Next week, our guest will be Jit Beats, producer for Wu-Tang Clan, also Sean Price. I remember we did him last year. Oh, but I don't know. I think maybe. I'm not sure. But
Jit Beats?
Jit Beats.
Yeah, he was one of our first guests.
Yes.
Like, in the very beginning.
Yep. He'll be coming back. His artist AAB has a new album called The Lungs of Mahalia. Very, very, very unique title. The new album is out. The new LP has been released today. So he'll be coming back next Thursday evening. And then we'll bring some more guests. And we got some more guests coming up. I think Lulu's events is coming back. Yep. Lulu's events is coming back. And then we'll be bringing Chris and Renee from Poconos Park. I made them take the S off. I made them take that. So it's Pocono Park.
Pocono Park.
Pocono
Okay.
Park, yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So they'll be coming through as well to announce some events. Make sure you stay tuned, stay tapped in. This is the place where you let your voice and your verse be heard. We will have some new music as well next week. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. And make sure you follow DJ Strategy on Instagram. Make sure you follow Amazing Amy on Instagram, UTSL the Network on Instagram, Gynesis Radio on Instagram, Facebook, all sites. And for the recap of tonight's show, make sure you take a look at YouTube, Gynesis Radio YouTube. You see the recap of tonight's show. Yep, like it and subscribe it, share the interview so more people can hear about the Poconos Rotary Club, Jay Chase, as well as Panchita's Kitchen. Make sure you follow and on Instagram and like and share, please. Thank you guys again for another phenomenal night. It is UTSL the Network, Thursday nights. Thursdays are the new Fridays in the Poconos. This is where you get your weekend started in the Poconos on Thursday nights. Follow me over to 1836 Saloon. We'll be over there tonight. Half price on wings. Best drinks in town with Miss Chi. And also yours truly, DJ Strategy on the ones and twos. Tonight we'll be paying a little bit of homage to Nuff, one of the brothers who passed away this weekend here in East Stroudsburg. We'll be paying a little bit of a homage to him, playing some of his music tonight. So if you're not doing anything tonight, just stop by. 1836 Saloon will be there, and more events coming, more Gynesis Radio coming, more Amazing Amy, more DJ Strategy. We've been gone for a while, but we're back again like we never left, right?
Like
Pretty much.
We always gonna be back.
Yep. Thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight. Big shout out to DJ Rudd. Big shout out to all the DJs from Gynesis Radio. Big shout out to our super duper co-hostess with the mostest. He don't say much, but he's still back there. I think he's still eating some chicken. My brother TP.
Nah,
That's
that's
so
let's go
That's
on.
so
Me and him wax out.
Yeah,
Go
big
on.
shout out to my
Yeah,
brother
man.
TP. He had his Coca-Cola tonight. He was happy. That he has Coca-Cola and he got some Spanish food.
That's all he needs.
Can't do no wrong. Can't do no wrong. Please keep a lookout for Unity in the Community, August the 17th. Make sure you tap in. Vendors, we need your help. We need you guys to tap in. We're trying to get it as early as possible before we get to that date. August is right here.
Yeah.
August is right here. And we want more of the community involved. If you tuned in tonight and you're watching, please tell a friend to tell a friend. Unity in the Community, August the 17th. You definitely want to be a part of it. And thank you guys again for tuning in. We'll see you again next Thursday. Have a great evening. Please travel safe. And if Gynesis Radio is not on your radio is not on.
It's broken.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you.